Okay, this is Orlando Wilson. What I want to talk about in this video slash podcast, because we got them going out in both formats now, is dealing with luxury brand clients, celebrities, etc., etc. And this is a whole side of the market, which the security business in general, security market, which even though it smells of money, smells of glamour, generally you're not going to get paid that much. And again, I was discussing this with somebody recently. They're on about going after top-end clients, etc. A lot of the luxury brands, be it luxury hotels, luxury retailers, etc., hoping that will give them a footstep into getting celebrity clients, moneyed clients. Well, the issue is a lot of, especially the luxury retailers and luxury hotels, from my experience, from my knowledge, and things could be different where in some places. A lot of times they don't pay much money. They're not willing to pay that much money for security, close protection services, event services. Why? Because they have people lined up just wanting to work for them. And I know people, and this comes down to when I was in South Florida, one of my guys wanted me to branch out into more regular security, uniform security, condo security, etc. And we took a look at the prices, and the prices for me, it was just unrealistic prices. You got people going in for contracts, wanting to bill clients $13 an hour. So you're paying minimum wage. You get minimum wage, you get minimum wage, maximum problems. But again, a lot of people, especially when you're dealing with high-end, be it high-end condos, luxury brands, luxury hotels, are going to go in at a very low price just to get the contract. If they break even on the contract, they don't worry. I'm still not talking profit, I'm talking breaking even. Why? Because they think they can use that in their portfolio to say, okay, because we have a luxury brand retail shop or a luxury hotel, 5-star hotel, that will draw them in other business. So they use it as part of their marketing. A lot of people, even from the event security, will go into the 5-star hotels, the top-end event venues, and offer them security services at cost to them. Why? Because they think that it'll look good for them, look good for their portfolio, their social media, if they're posting pictures of them providing security at whatever venue, whatever hotel. Posting pictures on social media of them providing security for a luxury watch brand, jewelers, clothing store, etc. Okay, you know what? That's okay if you're starting out in the business. That's okay if you have lots of contracts to keep things afloat. I understand the business branding perspective, but to me, you know what? I'm in this business to make money, and I don't particularly care about how glamorous the clients are, etc. I care how much money they're putting in my pocket and putting on the table. I don't provide the cheap security services because, as I said, minimum wage, maximum problems. And again, one of the things, if you go in and get a top-end client and you're charging, and they're paying you pennies, you're charging them pennies, trying to find people to work there might be okay in the short term, because there's a lot of guys and girls who want to work at a luxury brand, a luxury hotel, celebrity events, etc., just to build up their resume. They might do it once or twice, but they're not going to be doing it constantly. Why? Because they'll be looking at you and thinking, well, you must be making big money off these clients, but you're paying pennies. I know the reality is a lot of people pay pennies because they're not making the money. But it seems pretty ridiculous when you're dealing with luxury brands, luxury hotels that can afford to pay, that have the money to pay quality, but they're still going for the bottom of the barrel security companies, etc., etc. Or I won't say bottom of the barrel, but security companies that's charging pennies just to get the contracts. But a lot of the luxury brands, luxury venues, top event venues know they can get away with it. For them, as long as security does their job okay, no worries. As long as they tick the insurance box, no worries. And if they screw up, they'll just replace them with somebody else next time. So I hope this is a little eye-opener for a few of you that think You can make big bucks working at the luxury venues. And this even goes over into celebrity protection. There's a lot of companies, there's a few companies that pop to mind I know of that were going after and got some celebrity clients that were charging absolute pennies. I know one guy that told me he wasn't so much of a celebrity, but is a little bit of an influencer out of South Florida, and he was paying $15 an hour for bodyguards. $15 an hour for bodyguards. I take it he went to somebody new at one of the nightclubs and they just supplied him a couple of guys and that's it. And he said, yeah, they were nice guys, they'd done a good job, but when you've got people supplying bodyguards, executive protection people for $15 an hour, okay, this says a lot, right? Anyway, I hope this video gives you a few things to think about. And as I said, if you're serious about this business, we're in this business to make money. This is where I generally steer away from the high-profile luxury brand places. You know what? I wouldn't steer away from them if they paid good money. But again, a lot of them, it's not worth dealing with the competition and dealing with the BS of trying to compete or trying to educate them to why they need to pay good money. But with most of these people, as long as the insurance box is ticked, they're not going to pay good money. So follow me along on social media. I've got a lot more videos going up that talks about close protection, security business, etc., clients, kidnap and ransom, investigations, surveillance. Also an array of books on Amazon that talks about the security business, crime fiction, and don't forget we still provide an array of security investigation services and consultancy services. So follow us along on social media. In the meantime, be good, stay safe, stay out of trouble. And when you choose your clients, always make sure you do some due diligence on them. Make sure you know who you're competing against, or try to find out who you're competing against for the contracts, and always charge as much as possible. This is business. It's about money. If you're in it just for the image, then you're in the wrong business.